Hello everybody, welcome to a unboxing of the Start Collecting box set, oh sorry for the camera, of the Flesh Eater Cord. Available at Game Shop for a low price in Europe for 65 euros. It's not a low price. So here you have the box. You basically get 10 crypt horrors? No? Crypt ghouls, that was it. 3 crypt horrors, an abhorrent ghoul king on Terrorgeist, or an abhorrent ghoul king on a zombie dragon, or a regular Terrorgeist zombie dragon, or a vampire lord zombie dragon, or you get 3. Don't know the names. I'll disappoint you. I don't know the names. Let's just say crypt horrors. And you can make them in some kind of vampire-ish dude, you know, yeah. So then this is the back side. It's nothing special, just showcasing the models, showcasing what you need to paint them. Regular bags. And then it has a little text, which is, you know, it's just a bit of an introduction. By the time I'm done reading it, I would have already, you know, been busy an hour or so. My English sucks, sorry. My English fails today, so just ignore that. So, now, you get a little tray in the box. This you can choose as a dice tray. At my local GW, they use this box as a dice tray. Just have like dice written on it. Genius. You get a few sprues. They basically start off with the sprues of the crypt horrors, which you could also make those vampire dudes. I'm very new to this army, so no. The sprues themselves are pretty alright, they're decent, it's nothing that special. I mean, what you see on the box is basically what you get. Like, you know, what is interesting is like you have this guy, which is basically impaled. I will definitely use that guy, which is impaled, on my model, so I will upload a few pictures of these models when I'm done with them on my Twitter. So if you don't have my Twitter, check the link in the description, or like at the end of the video I have probably a little annotation on the screen, I don't know. So that's the first sprue. The second sprue, they are basically the same, only you have like, for example, different types of bags, like more hair for the vampire dudes, like a few weapons, like a guy holding a brick, which you do need to use this brick, so you'll probably see that brick again on a few pictures and in the aftermath of the assembling. Because when I'm done, I will have like a little video showcasing the models in the way like, alright, this is what I've made, and you have a lot of extra parts, and I will show them off, and fun like that. Yay! So those are the crypt horrors. Nee, ghouls. Nee. No, nah. Nah. Crypt ghouls. That's it. Crypt ghouls. Slow clap. The sprues are so small, I cannot pick it up with my camera. So, you know. Then again, it's pretty detailed. Like, it's a lot of hands. Like with the hands, you have like, for example, bone on it. So it's a lot the same. To be honest, those sprues right now, which I've reviewed, they're a lot similar to each other. And then you get a big elephant in the roof, which is the zombie dragon. The zombie dragon. You have basically 2 gigantic wings, which are detailed as, you know, wow. The detailing on these wings are just amazing. They get the ribcage for the zombie dragon. I don't know if the Terrorgeist also has ribcage. You get a few stones for the base. You get like weird stuff like this guy, which is just some circle-ish thing. You get this basically all for the wings and the base a lot. You get the legs, which are actually really detailed. I mean, this kit is so far the most detailed kit I've ever seen. I'm sorry you cannot really pick up on the detailing a lot. So I'm sorry you can't pick up a lot on the details. That's because this camera is actually pretty old. I don't have money to purchase a new camera. I do have money to purchase another Start Collecting box set that has to do with like this camera gets the job done, and I especially do it on Twitter uploading pictures of the models I painted. I kinda use this camera for that. I don't have like a regular video camera, this is a photo camera, so just bear with me, okay? We're gonna get through it. Another brick for the base. This is the head of the zombie dragon, which is actually pretty good. It's actually really nice with the chains and skulls. Then on the other side you have the head for the Terrorgeist, which is just at first I thought this was the zombie dragon due to like the nose and the ears, but no. On the second look at it, it's definitely the Terrorgeist. A lot of parts which I don't know where to go, like for example this part, I don't know where this goes. I can't do that with my, I can just go in blind and assemble this model. I really need to look at the instructions. I do know this is the body, which is actually quite detailed. And then it's not even, then it's not assembled or something, it's still pretty detailed. Then you get the vampire head, which is, this is the helmeted one and the non-helmeted one. I will probably try to use a bit of green stuff to get the Vampire Lord separately. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but you know. Then get the Abhorrent Ghoul King. It's just claws, legs, head. Nothing that special. Then here the shield of the vampire. The back, the front, a few claws like spikes for that whole Terrorgeist or like zombie dragon. Then here the back of the Abhorrent Ghoul King, which is also nothing special. I mean, this kit is incredibly detailed, but the characters in it is not special. If you want to see, look at for example a Crypt Ghoul, just assemble one and you'll probably have a basic idea where that's all going, or Crypt Horror. So the characters themselves, gotta admit, they're nothing special. They're basic, but they are detailed as, you know, it's just genius the detailing on it. And definitely lovely kit. This whole kit to start collecting Flesh Eater cords is really nice. They get the big round base. It's like the size of my hand. This is probably also the base where the new Nagash comes on. My Nagash has a square base, but this nice representation is like the base where Nagash comes on. Also fits with this army. I myself don't know if this is like a right size for the zombie dragon, but I'll see, because for me it looks a bit big for a Citadel miniature. I mean, I used to see like for example the Star Warriors and I think like, oh, they're pretty big, they're like this big, but then they're like this big, and the skeletons I think they're like this big, but then they're like this big, and now the dragon I was like, you know what, it's probably like that or that, somewhere around that, but now now, by looking at it, it's gigantic. Lovely. The Crypt Ghouls, the Crypt Horrors. For the Ghoul King, if you want him on a separate base, or the Vampire Lord, I'm gonna use that for the Vampire Lord. Instructions, I don't want to go through those whole instructions. But this one, quick look, like this is like just the instructions or what you can make, like Terrorgeist, Zombie Dragon, Ghoul King on Terrorgeist, and also gives you nice little a quick view of his rules. The rules are not complete, however. Well, actually they are complete. On the back is you can see the rest of the rules, but these are basically the stat lines he has. So for example, just what he can do. The Flesh Eaters or Crypt Flayers, nice artwork on the back. Don't know if you can see it. Really nice, love it. Stats for the Vargeist. Oh yeah, you can also make like a Vargeist or a Crypt Horror Courtier, Crypt Infernal Courtier, Crypt Haunter Courtier. I don't know how to pronounce that. Crypt Flayers or like Crypt Horrors. The regular instructions. I don't want to dive all too deep in instructions. Why? Is because the instructions themselves are like always pretty straightforward. It just shows you how to assemble the model. If you have like a separate character, I want to go through it a bit more in depth, but I'm not going to go through the whole booklet on, for example, the Flesh Eater cords, like Zombie Dragon, Terrorgeist, blah 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 blah. Also the bases you get with every miniature, so I don't want to go in depth on them because they're just like blacks. Now that's a bit negative of everything. So I'm gonna lighten this review back up by giving you the special rules. Yeah, this is the special rules. It also shows you the deck steps. Why this was in the box is because I took it out. I wanted to get a good look at it. I wanted to compare it a bit. And I think it's actually quite cool. So basically this formation is a Flesh Eater's Court's Royal Hunt. It basically says any model within 10 inches of the Ghoul King has 1 extra attack. So basically with all of those start collecting box sets are always like any model within so much inches of the leader in this box has that many extra attacks or that many extra hits, or can like add 1 to their to hit to wound roll, whatever. So they're all a bit the same, but then again this is actually pretty cool because if you have like if you expand your units a bit, like have for example 6 crypt horrors, like 40 or something crypt ghouls, you can definitely do a lot of damage with it, because then if you are zombie dragon, like Ghoul King or zombie dragon, Terrorgeist, it's like around like 40 of those crypt ghouls. I mean, you're gonna inflict major damage on it. But with that said and done, that's it. I'll probably do, next up you will probably see a review, reviewing the models is more an unboxing. My initial thoughts on it is that I'm gonna rate this whole pack with a, let's see, a 7.5, 8 out of 10, like around that. So yeah, that's it. So this is basically the whole, the whole box. It's a pretty good box. I think it's definitely worth purchasing if you're collecting an undead army, because you can just make like a, you always have like units, because undead army, I think it's a lot of hordes. I think it's important to have a lot of units, a lot of necromancers units, and just overwhelm your opponent. So having already a Born Ghoul King or a Vampire Lord, or one of the two on a Zombie Dragon or Terrorgeist is absolutely amazing. And to have like a few of those Crypt Ghouls, 20 if I'm not mistaken, or 10. And to have 10 Crypt Ghouls and 3 Crypt Horrors is also nice, because you can make the Crypt Horrors into Crypt Flayers and they go well with your regular vampire army. So that's it. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, do what you did today. Gonna see you guys next time. Goodbye.